Broadway Grand Rapids, you know them well. They bring the best of theater to the stage at DeVos Hall with world-class musicals, plays, and talent second to none.
And this week was the 2026-27 season reveal. 7 shows are on the schedule, including Tony Award winners, Michigan debuts, and some tried and true favorites. Welcome to our friends from Broadway Grand Rapids. We've got Jen Pasqua, and we've got Megan Distel here with us. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yes, thanks for having us.
So exciting. It is an exciting night. People show up for this. It is an event in and of itself, the reveal.
It's really grown. We had close to 1,000 people in attendance last night, and it's just a real celebration of Broadway and entertainment and Grand Rapids. So it was really fun to have a huge crowd to announce the 7 shows coming to Grand Rapids.
All right, let's go down the list,
Let's
shall
do
we?
it. Yeah.
Well,
We are opening with Alicia Keys' Hell's Kitchen, and this has just been a huge hit on Broadway. Alicia Keys, her amazing sound and a lot of her tried and true hits, as well as some new songs that she wrote for the musical. Coming-of-age story that really tells her time as a young girl growing up in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood in New York City. It's got great choreography.
Oh, the choreography is phenomenal. And you know what I really love about it is it talks about the relationship of her and her mom, but also her and her teacher.
Yeah, her mentor.
There's a really beautiful story there. So I think people are going to really love coming out to that show.
Well,
Yes.
just the pure talent of Alicia Keys alone and her music.
Yes,
absolutely.
Well, and she spent like a decade writing it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was
it's a major passion project.
Yeah.
Right.
How are you going to follow that up?
I know. Well,
I don't know.
We've got one that's a beloved show. The Notebook is coming to Grand Rapids in October, and this is just one of those. I mean, people went crazy last night when we announced The Notebook, and I think it just resonates not just from a love story, but from when we're all aging, and that whether you have an elderly parent who's been going through, changes in their health, it really it speaks to people, and people love the film. And the music's written by Ingrid Michaelson. She's a really wonderful singer-songwriter and wrote a beautiful music to tell this love story. Okay. And it rains on stage.
Right? Yeah.
That
is real rain.
Actually, that is real rain.
All right, perfect. Okay, maybe happy ending. And I know you told me this was one of your favorites.
Yes, I know. I'm telling everyone who will listen because it's a unique and original Broadway musical, and so people will not know what to expect when they see this, and especially when they hear that it's actually about. It's futuristic and set in the future with 2 helper bots, as they are called. But it's a beautiful love story about connection, finding belonging, and adventure. And it's the most beautiful music that's written for this show.
Yeah.
It won the Tony Award for Best Musical as well as 6 other Tonys. I mean, it's really, really wonderful. Everyone I've told to go see it has absolutely loved it. And you can't get it out of your head. It's one of those you leave and you're like, that was just absolutely something that's going to sit with me for a while. So I highly recommend it. Give it a chance. Maybe
relatable robots.
It is, and you know what? It is, for me, it was one of my favorite shows last year too. And I think it's the unexpected. I was going in thinking it was going to be something. It came out feeling something different.
Okay.
And that was such a beautiful thing.
And there's a lot of tech in it. It's really tech forward, which is really cool.
Yes.
So it appeals to kind of younger audiences as well.
Yeah. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
Finally, a future story about the future that's not dystopian.
No,
right?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful story. So we can't wait for that.
But it's true that a lot of people may not recognize that, but that doesn't mean you don't have something right after it that people are going to know very well.
Exactly. Yes. 6 is making its return to Grand Rapids.
People are excited about that.
People were crazy on that one too. It's another big Tony Award winning show, and it's like a pop concert.
It's a concert. It's a concert.
Well, think about it. It doesn't have any intermission, and it's 90 minutes of pure adrenaline rush. It takes you through emotions up and down of these ex-wives, and it's so fun. It is a fun show.
Yeah. And the costumes are fab.
It's selling out everywhere still.
Yeah.
So a lot of people haven't seen it and we was here 4 years ago. So.
It's good for the newbies, right?
Yeah.
It's good,
4 years that long
By the
ago?
time it gets here, we'll have been 4
Okay.
years.
Like,
so time goes fast when we're talking about Broadway. But yes, then we have another beloved love story, and just again something that I think it hits all generations. Beauty and the Beast is returning, and that actually hasn't been here since 2012.
Yeah,
so,
you said that. That's crazy too.
That was a long time ago, and we've revised this musical so that there's new sets, new costumes, huge numbers. So there's some really incredible, infectious numbers in this. From Be Our Guest, but the pub scene, and it's just you're gonna smile from ear to ear and love seeing those songs played out on stage, and a wonderful story for the whole family.
Yeah, excited for that.
Taking my daughter to that one. For
I was
sure.
going to say, and a Valentine's Day.
Yes, timing is perfect.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. All right, and I'm very excited for Death Becomes Her. It looks like so much fun in those costumes.
Yes.
I die.
Costumes are incredible. Paul Tazewell is a famous costume designer. He won the Tony for costumes in Death Becomes Her. But, it's based on the 1992 film.
Hilarious film.
It is actually musical comedy defined, and it is big. It is production value.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
Everyone loves the show and it's still on Broadway. And we're making the Michigan premiere.
Yay.
That's pretty cool. And, that's a testament to our amazing supporters and season ticket holders that the show wants to come here.
I loved it, and mainly because I'm still trying to figure out how they do a lot of there's a lot of illusions that happen within the show, and still trying to figure that out. So hopefully I get the chance to do that this time around.
if you know the movie, those features, they're all in there. Those moments are in there.
They really?
So how does that work?
The head, oh my gosh, the neck.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So it's fun.
Yeah. And then another very familiar title also.
Of course, yeah. So the Phantom of the Opera is coming to Grand Rapids. And this is the original Phantom that opened, on the West End and then went to Broadway. We are thrilled to bring this production. People are going to go crazy for this show. It's got huge numbers. It's the original staging, which I think people will really appreciate, and just a timeless love story. I mean, seriously, if the Phantom of the Opera is just, it's the top. It's the pinnacle.
Well, that was my intro into love of musical theater. Was Phantom. I mean,
as soon as you hear the organ,
I'm like, oh, here we go.
It's the chills. I mean, that show, you're just going to have the chills, and it's a great time to bring it back. So, we're just, I think, we got something for everyone.
It is an amazing lineup. And so, again, I'm just going to throw it out there quickly. I was saying this last night. I was saying, season ticket package is the best way to go because you're going to see shows that you wouldn't necessarily get tickets to, and it's a built-in date night.
It's a built-in date night.
It means it's on the schedule.
Lots of teacher friends and moms and daughters, sisters go together, date night. It really does. It puts that on the calendar. And Grand Rapids is such a great place to see a show. You can grab dinner at one of our great restaurants downtown. And so, season tickets are the way to go, and they are on sale now. So packages are available. We do interest-free payment plans. We try to make it affordable, and get a chance to see all the shows.
You can make payments.
Yes.
Okay.
Which always helps.
Yes,
it does.
Right.
For sure.
Wonderful.
And a lot's left this season.
I know.
Too.
Still lots of shows to
check
get
out our
tickets
website,
individually,
We
too.
have got, a show a month and some amazing things coming up this spring. So
you guys are so busy.
Well,
thank you so much for being here. It's great
you.
to see you guys.
You too.
Of course, you want to jump on the season tickets for next season, BroadwayGrandRapids.com, and get the single tickets for the rest of this season, too.
Absolutely.